Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Tyasha, na, can you hear me? Tapasriti, yes, yes. Okay. Please join with us. Okay. Join everybody. And if you have possibly you have seen the video, after 2 minutes, the question and answer session will be started. And if you have any doubt, ask me questions. I will try to give you the answers. Okay. Suradip Ray Williamson, Shubhodas. Again, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. আচ্ছা, সৌরদীপ রে Asking questions. Can you please explain the log of order of login complexity, that means the last one, and why is it better than the previous one? Acha. Possibly Sorodeep, I'm asking you one question. Whether you have understood that login base 2 plus s algorithm and this login base 2 algorithm. You have understood? Say yes or no. Then I will tell you about the complexity calculation. Sorodeep? Okay. Yes, sir. You have understood. Now I'm telling you. You see, and just can you see here? Uh, you see, in this situation, you see this in the second algorithm, whose behavior is basically, just remember this. I'm writing here order of log n base 2 plus s. S is the number of occurrences of the duplicate elements. This x, that is basically 4 here. That is purely depending on your input sorted array stored there, right? And the last algorithm is order of log n base 2. Is clear? Now you see this. What is the difference? Why it is better than that? Not always better, but it is definitely always better, because you see this, when it is very large, and suppose n is 1024. Just I am showing you 1024, and this duplicate element is suppose number of duplicate elements is 512. Suppose this x element will be occurring within this array 512 times. This is in the sorted array. Now, what is the behavior of the algorithm? This is basically n by 2. So log n base 2 plus n by 2. What is the complexity ultimately? I have told in that video that if s is greater than log n base 2, sometimes it may be happen. You see this log n base log 1024 base 2 is 10. If s is greater than 10, then its complexity order of s, right? If s is less than log n, that means if the number of occurrences of the duplicate element is less than equal to 10, then it is definitely log n. But if it is greater than, then it is definitely order of s. That means it is close to linear, because it can be expressed as n by 2. Order of n by 2 means basically order of n, right? Order of n by 2 basically n. But here in this case, it is every time order of log n. That means it is only 10, right? So if it is the s value is less than order of log n, then also log n, and this is also log n. These two are same. But here you see this, if s is greater than log n, then its behavior is order of s. That means sometimes it is linear in terms of n. If it is n by 2 or n by 4, suppose, then it is order of s. That order of s is much greater than order of log n. Definitely is. So at most this is less than equal to this, right? When s is less than log n base 2, then this is equal to this, and if it is s greater than equal to greater than this one, then this is much less than this one. And possibly it is clear to you. uh, Saurodip, you have asked the question. Saurodip, do you understand? You have asked the question. Saurodip, you have uh, Saurodip Roy. Yes. uh, any more questions? how it's a Sohini Chatterjee, how can we get number of x from left count and right count plus 1? Acha, acha. You see this here. See this. Suppose this is the sorted array and x is the duplicate element. Number of occurrences here is 4. Now, what is the algorithm? First, you have to search x with the help of binary search. After certain step, definitely you can find out that x. As it is the sorted array, so all the x's will be consecutive, definitely. So this is the position of x, first position of after doing the binary search. This will take order of log n time. After finding 5, you do the linear search from 4 to the leftwards and from 6 to the rightwards. Yes. So you have to search from 4 whether this is equal to a4 is equal to x. Yes. a3 is equal to x. No. Stop here. So left count will be 1. And here it is from the right side. a6 is equal to x. Yes. Go ahead. a7 is equal to x. Yes. Go ahead. a8 is equal to x. No, it is not equal to x. So stop here. So right count is equal to 2. So left count here is 1. Right count is equal to 2. So what is the total number of x's? Is left count plus right count plus 1. This very first element. What you have searched with the help of binary search. Now it is clear. So Sohini Chatterjee, is it clear? So Richard is clear, understood? Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Any more questions? Whether any more questions? So what today? One doubt, Subhodas answered. Had the array been unsorted, yes, it may be. Would it be better to sort and then apply binary search or simply apply linear search? This is a nice question, very nice question. That I'm telling you. If it is unsorted, then you have to do the linear search because you have to see the entire array elements. Otherwise it cannot find. That is the very first algorithm that I have told in the first algorithm, right, Shubho? And but as it is unsorted, now if that means what will be the complexity? Order of n. You have to search the entire list because x will be scattered randomly anywhere in the array. Now if you do the binary search, now if you do the sorting first and then do the binary search, then what will be the complexity here? You see this. Initially, if you do the linear search that way, that is actually order of complexity is order of n. Now, if you do the sorting, then its complexity is, I don't know whether you are knowing about this. It is order of n long. The best complexity of sorted algorithm whose complexity is order of n log n base 2, right? Log base 2, and after that you can do this order of log n search. That means what will be the complexity? This plus log n base 2. So what is the dominating term here? N log n base 2. So ultimately this is equal to order of n log n base 2. So this is not better than this order of n. Clear? But there are some issues here. Suppose that there are some operations in the array. Just remember these things. Not every time it is bad. In an array, if number of insertions and deletion depending on the organization's behavior, that means client's behavior, if the number of insertions and deletions are very less, not so frequent, then you can do the sorting only once at a time. That can be done in order of n log n. After that, just find out the duplicating elements. Every time you will find out the duplicate. Sometimes you are finding the duplicated element
number of occurrences of X, sometimes the number of occurrences of Y. That means if the number of insertions or deletions are very less and these occurrences finding are very high, then this is good enough. But if your insertion deletions are very frequent, that means every time for doing insertions and deletion, it will take order of n time. That means it will again, if it is order of n is the input size, and your number of insertion deletions is more than n, then what should be the complexity? That is order of n square. Every time it is doing this. So depending on the scenario, you can tell from mathematical point of view, this is always better than this one. But you have to take care of those operations. What the insertions deletions are very less, this is good one, because you have to do this one time sorting. But here you have to search for order of n time for every duplicating elements. Every time you have to do this linear search. So order of n plus order of n, if you do the n times order of n, then definitely it will the complexity, it will be order of n square. So that is not much better than this one. It is every time it is order of n log n. Now is it clear? Okay, who was asking this question? Is it clear? Subhodas, is it clear? Right? Yes, yes. Thank you, Shubha, for asking questions. Any more questions, please? Any more questions? Actually, no concern. Definitely, there are some mathematics. Shubho, just you listen to me. Definitely, there are some mathematics, but not every mathematics will tell you the actual scenario. That is the cases. Just right. Hello. আচ্ছা ওই যে তাম্বুরে জাম্বুরে আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে হ্যাঁ ইয়েস ঠিক 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 আচ্ছা আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ বলছেন ঠিক আছে আচ্ছা হুম ওকে Hello, any more questions? Utsav Raj, what is the base time complexity of bubble sort? Utsav Raj, what? Just try to tell the answer, please, first. Then I will tell you. দেবশ্রী প্রবীরবাবু ফোন করছিল, হ্যাঁ, তো বললো যে ওই যে তাম্বুরে জাম্বুরে যেটা, তাকে তুমি একটু, আমি একটু তাম্বুরে জাম্বুরে যে লিখছে যে ওই আমাদের ওই যে আমাদের চ্যাটে লিখছে না একটা ছেলে, তাম্বুরে চাম্বুরে, ওকে তুমি একটু মেসেজ করে দাও যে ওকে ট্র্যাক করা হচ্ছে এবং ওকে ও যেন না করে ওকে ব্লক করতে বললো আর কি এগুলো, হ্যাঁ। আর ইউটিউবে চিঠি পাঠানো হচ্ছে, এটা একটু লিখে দাও, আমি ক্লাসটা শেষ করি আগে, হ্যাঁ। হ্যাঁ দুই, জাস্ট এটা একটু লিখে তুমি চলে যাও, বাস হয়ে যাবে, একটু লিখে দাও ওই চ্যাটে। হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, আমার সাথে কেউ আছে? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, চলো। Hello? Acha, Utsav, what is the base time complexity of bubble? Utsav, can you tell me what is the base complexity of bubble sort? Um, base time complexity of bubble sort. Suppose bubble sort algorithm is running. Now, what is the base time complexity is basically, can you tell? That means there are three cases: base time complexity, and average case time complexity, and worst case. Base time complexity is basically order of n. Why do you do? If the elements are already in the sorted order, then do the linear search every time you are checking ai is less than ai plus 1 or not. AI is ai plus 1, I will be incremented automatically. If it is there in the array, then it can be done in order of n time. This is the base complexity of bubble sort, that depending on the input and your written algorithm. That means before writing the doing all the swapping things, you have to write, there is a special code for that. If the data are already in the sorted array, then you have to take care in this way. Otherwise, you do that bubble sort algorithm things. Is it clear, Utsav? N square, but I'm not. No, it is not n square. Based complexity means if it is in the already sorted array, if you are in the, doing the ascending order, then you have to do in this way, right? It's order of n. And for that reason, you have to do an intelligent coding. That means before going to the bubble sort actual algorithm, you have to write that if every ai is less than a j plus 1, a I plus 1 for every I, then it is true, right? Sabraj, thank you for clearing my doubt. Yeah, okay, it is clear. So thank you for asking these questions. Any more doubts? Feel free to ask me any question, please. You are not asking means you have understood everything. It is not so. Right. Try to clear your doubts. Any more doubts? Already it is 24 minutes over. Yes. No, I have a doubt. Shashank Shekhar Pandey. Okay, please. Shashank Shekhar, please ask me. Utsav Raj, why are you telling no, sir? In which respect you no, sir? You're telling. I'm telling Shashank Shekhar if he has any doubt. Hmm? Any more? Or the doubt is clear in the middle way before asking. It happens sometimes. Okay. I'll be here for another 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, if you have no question, then I will out of live session, right? Shravan said, बड़ा मैसेज नहीं, काट काट के लिखो ना, 2 बार समझ जाएंगे. Shravan said, can I have your number? Shravan said, what is your roll number and which section? I cannot remember you, sorry. I'm telling you, send me a part of a message and then again send me the part of message. I can understand it. Just write here. E-section 19. Right here your problem. 2 line by 2 line, right here. Probably लाइव चैट का कोई लिमिट होता है, वर्ड लिमिट और कैरेक्टर लिमिट होता है, राइट? When will our IMCRP test started? Already it has been started. Okay, 3:20 is the starting time. Sir, why don't we just modify the binary search program? Yes, this is the modification of binary search program. You are telling right. But my algorithm is basically the modification of binary search program only in the if condition. You see this, everything is same like binary search program, and only the if condition in the original binary search if condition you have to search for if a meet is equal to item or not. Here you have to take care of the 2 conditions, something and something or something and something, right? Binary search. Surya Srivastava, thank you. In chat box, you can write only 240 letters, including spaces, possibly. This is a good information from Surya Srivastava. Thank you. Sudhamoy, like you can go for IMSF. Those who have problems, you sit with me. You ask for them. The second statement complete question hai. Someone said. That means second statement complete question. हिंदी में लिखो या और कुछ लैंग्वेज में. सेकंड स्टेटमेंट कंप्लीट क्वेश्चन है. असाइनमेंट की बात कर रहे तुम श्रवण? Okay, Samay, do the answer. There are 2 statements above. Single complete question. Acha, to find the first occurrence of x. Yes. That completes the question. Why don't we just modify the binary search program to find the first occurrence of x? I have done this. Just see carefully. That what I have told. For finding the first occurrence of x, I have just modified the binary search algorithm, what I have told in the video. Just see this carefully. Then mail me if you do not understand. Then I will give you the reply on mail, or I will give you the phone number through mail. But here I cannot give you the phone number, right? You try to write me mail. Right? Is it clear? Only the if condition where in binary search it has been checked that a meet is equal to the item or not. Is it clear to you? Possibly, right? And okay, now it is clear. But here it is, there are 2 checkings are there, or either this or this. I am suggesting you take an example, this board, take an example like this and do a dry run what I have told in the video, what you have asked for, right? Then it will help you to understand better. Okay, Shravan? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. do the IMCRP test and complete the assignment. And you have to write those assignment in C language and submit it within 12 at night today, right? It is very easy, not so bad. And check whether your algorithms are good, or my running time is as I have told or not, right? Check it whether it is login base 2 plus s or order of login or not, right? Just check it. Okay, thank you very much for joining with us. Take care and stay at home. Now you are most welcome.